Capability and versatility, both important factors you want in a motorhome. Another big one, fun, and you have it all right here. Hi, I'm Steve from Thor Motor Coach, and this is the 2022 Omni 4x4 Super C from Thor Motor Coach. Two new Omni floor plans are built on the F600 chassis, so we will show those off first, starting in the BT36. This is your bath and a half floor plan, and because of the layout, you can get to the bathroom with the slides in. We're going to show you more after we walk around the living area, starting with these comfy theater seats. These are standard, and you can always option in a sofa. Straight across, this is the Dream Dinette, and this is the place for meals and conversation. And on every floor plan, a child safety seat tether is optional. The kitchen in these Omnis are fully loaded, and every floor plan has solid surface countertops and sink covers. You have this one burner electric and dual burner gas cooktop. You have a residential fridge, and check out the number of cabinets you have in here. Over to the half bath, and you will have more room in here than you would expect. You're gonna love the storage in here too. You can store anything you need below the counters and sink. Head into the hallway and you have more storage out here. You can use this as a closet, use it as a pantry, or put your washer and dryer in here as the Omni is prepped. Into the BT36 bedroom. Now this is a king bed. You have charging ports in the nightstands, and the 120 volt outlet is hooked up to the 1800 watt inverter. When it comes to storage, open the closet, look at this. Then right under the dresser, I love this little seating area. Last stop on this tour is the bathroom. You have a macerator toilet over here. In fact, all Omni 4 plans offer a macerator. You have your sink, your storage. You're gonna love the counter space in here as well. Finally, your shower with glass door and skylight, and every Omni offers you tankless hot water. Here's another look as we head into the other F600 floor plan, the RS36. So this is gonna be your bunkhouse Omni, but first we're gonna start right here with the Dream Dinette. Right now, it's set up for dinner, or use it as your office or maybe a mobile classroom. With the WineGuard Connect 2.0 4G hotspot and Wi-Fi extender, you can create your own on-the-go mobile network. Simply use your favorite carrier or choose a data plan from WineGuard. Then after a quick setup, you now have your own safe, secure, one-password internet connection. Right across from your dinette is the sofa, which you see here. Now the sofa and dinette also make into beds. But if you'd rather, theater seating is always an option for you in place of the sofa. You're going to love the way the kitchens are set up in the Omni. Let's say a fresh brewed pot of coffee is on the menu. You're going to love this pop-up outlet. The kitchen offers you plenty of room, and above and below, plenty of storage. Since the RS36 is your bunkhouse, let's look this over. This tablet holder is guaranteed to be a hit. Also guaranteed to be a hit, watch this. Just lift this up, and would you look at that? When is the last time you've seen a closet this large in a motorhome? Now you can pack for those long vacations. A sliding door leads to the bathroom, and in here, all the space and privacy you need. You have room for all the get-ready essentials, and the shower has a glass door with skylight. You're gonna love the bedroom setup here. This is a king bed. You have room here, you have room here, you have room here, you have a large closet, so let's take the tour. Right next to the king bed, these nightstands are big enough for your tablet. And what you see right below here, this is the app-enabled Bluetooth coach radio system. This is going to be perfect for streaming your favorite music or even an ebook. If the bunks made into a closet wasn't enough for you, check out this closet. It's also prepped for a washer and dryer back here. Your bedroom TV is back here. There are charging ports in the dresser top, and you even have this great little bench you can sit down on. So let's take one more look at the RS36. Now we're on to the F550 floor plan, starting with the SV34. In here, you'll find a campsite dinette. And again, you're going to love the versatility of the dinettes for meals or just hopping online to book your next campground. In this particular SV34, we have the optional theater seating. If you want a couch, you can have that here instead. The kitchen in every Omni floor plan can handle all your cooking duties. You have a single burner induction and dual burner gas cooktop, along with a convection microwave. Another great bathroom setup here. Again, look at the space you have. From the counter space to the storage below, this bath has a place for everything you need to bring with you. Neat little feature about the SV34, it is the only floor plan in the lineup with a tilt-to-view king-size bed. And like in every bedroom, you have a lot of storage in the cabinets above the bed and right across in the closet and dresser. So let's wrap up the SV34 with another look and step into the XG32. This is a quick look from front to back. I think this coat closet right by the door is a very nice feature. So we're starting on the campsite. You have options, either theater seating like you see here, or a sofa. Both great for grabbing a movie on the TV, and there is satellite backer on the roof if you'd like to add a dish on top. On the other side of the XG32 is your dream dinette, and the cup holders are great for whomever is seated here for the road trip. And it's into the kitchen. On top of having all the cooking gear you need, you also have a lot of cupboard space and this pantry. This is a wonderful bath layout on the XG32. The storage underneath the sink, fantastic. Here in the bedroom, you'll find the XG32 offering up a queen bed. You have charging ports in the nightstand. You have outlets on the dresser tops too. And every Omni bedroom has a TV. So on top of great floor plans, the Omni has some great decor options too. Here are your 3 decor choices: black diamond, vanilla twilight, and waterfall. And here are your wood choices. This is Sanibel, and this is Regatta. We showed you the bunks. We talked about how the dinette and the sofa makes into a bed, but we haven't mentioned this over the cab bunk. It's huge up here. You have a 500-pound weight capacity. Right up top, the powered Skyview shade, and you can control this with Rapid Camp Plus. Since you're hooked up to the WineGuard Connect, go ahead and download the VegaTouch Mirror app. Rapid Camp Plus gives you inside or outside control of your lights. You can put out your slides, check the tank levels, set the auto gen start for the 6,000 watt diesel generator. A little hot in here? Then turn on the dual roof ACs. And what's nice about having the app is when you are outside the Omni, you can use it to put out your awning. Whether you're piloting the F550 or the F600, you are in for a great drive. So come along as we get this Omni out for an RV road test. I love driving the Omni. The Ford F600 and F550 chassis are great. You just feel beastly driving down the road. They are big vehicles, but because they are set up like a truck, it is a very familiar feeling. As we walk through the dashboard here, controls for your heated remote mirrors. You do have your window controls, and you'll notice here on the door panel and on the dash panels, it's a new color of gray. It's not that yellowy tan, a nice homey feeling up here. You do have door locks, auto headlights, controls for your power pedals. Yes, power pedals. You do have your parking brake down here. You do have your fog lights. So this is your XLT package. You have a lot of bells and whistles in here. You have 8-way adjustable power seats, secure code keyless entry pad. You have tilted telescoping wheel. There's really a lot of features up here. I want to dig into this dash because this is information overload. Everything you want to know about your Omni right here in front of you. You do have buttons on the steering wheel. The buttons on the left side allow you to flip through your menus. You have trip meters, maintenance items. You have a trailer brake controller. You can really dial in exactly what it is you are towing or hauling, and you do have a control down here on the dash as well. There are a lot of safety features you'll see when you go through here. We're going to talk about those safety features as well as some of the other settings as we hit the highway. Moving down on the left side, you do have controls for your cruise control right here. Works just like you think it would. Over on the other side, this controls your Sync 3, and this system is unbelievable. There's so much technology built in. Let's kind of dive into what we have going on here. First up, you do have audio. There's your phone, there's your navigation. We touched on some of those. Then there's a button called Apps. There's a number of apps in here, such as SiriusXM Travel Link, so you can find fuel prices, ski conditions if you want to use this for skiing, and again, this is 4-wheel drive. You can choose 2 high, 4 high, or 4 low right there. You can go back home at any point, then you can go into settings. A lot of options through here. You can make a lot of adjustments to dial this in exactly how you want. 911 assist, this will help you out in case of an accident. Information about your vehicle. FordPass Connect, that is a really cool option. You do have AppLink on this as well, and there are certain apps you can use. The list just keeps growing all the time. It works with voice commands, it works with the touchscreen, some neat features there. A couple other features you can do using your touchscreen. You can share your ETA with your friends. You have WebEx meetings if you'd like to do that when you are parked somewhere, if you're using this as a mobile office. So a lot of great features there. One of the apps you have access to now is under your FordPass Connect. After you create an account, it's Ford plus Alexa. Now a lot of the controls you're familiar with, if you have an Alexa, you can use it right here in your Omni. So if you're coming home from a long trip and you want the lights on, or you want to adjust the smart thermostat if you have it connected, you can do that while you are on the road. I think that is really, really cool. Few items I want to talk about down here. If you don't like the touchscreen, you do have access to all of the hard buttons right here. HVAC controls are here. Down here you have ports to charge your phone, connect your Android Auto. You have a nice 12-volt plug down there as well, little cubby down there. Moving over here, you do have some outlets. You have a 12-volt. You also have 110-volt. Now this is 400 watts, but it's going to be 300 watts when you are driving. That way it's going to keep things powered up when you are on the road. I want to talk about the switches up above. 6 standard switches. You have 2 40 amp ignition controlled switches and 4 25 amp switches when the ignition is on. If you want to install some accessories, this is how you're going to control them. You have a lot of great storage up here as well. You have a number of cup holders, places for your sunglasses. So why don't we buckle up and get ready to take this Omni out on the highway. So your Omni is built on either a Ford F550 or Ford F600 chassis. Now the F600 gives you a higher GCWR, so you're going to have more towing, 12,000 pounds compared to 10,000 pounds. You also get some upgraded suspension parts with that as well. You're going to get higher weight rated tires, an upgraded driveline, larger brakes, beefier front axle, larger U-joints and drive shafts, and that's all going to put the power down to all 4 wheels. You do have a 6.7 liter Powerstroke turbo diesel engine in this. That's 330 horsepower. That comes on at 2,600 RPM. Then you have 825 pound-feet of torque. That builds at 2,000 RPM, and you can really feel it when you put the hammer down. All that power is tied to a torque shift 10-speed transmission. You have 5 selectable drive modes to suit your needs. You have normal, slippery, tow haul, eco, deep sand and snow. You also have 4 low. Now remember, when you are in 4 low, to keep it under 3 miles per hour, and as for your locking hubs, it's best to just keep those in auto. We talked a little bit about the buttons on the dash. You do have diesel exhaust braking control from a button right over here. When you press that button, the engine's actually going to restrict the turbo's exhaust flow. That's going to create back pressure in your Omni. That is going to slow your Super C down, and I'll tell you what, this is really, really helpful when you're towing or you're traveling downhill, and this is going to save some wear and tear on your brakes. Your Omni is also loaded with safety features. We're going to run down the list for you. First up, roll stability control with advanced track. Here's how that works. Let's say you get a little wheel slippage on this, maybe a little bit of oversteer, maybe you're getting a little understeer on this. The engine is actually going to cut back on power. The Omni will apply the brakes for you, whatever it needs to do to keep those wheels from slipping. It does this with no setup on your end, and it is going to react much faster than you can. Your roll stability control works a little bit like advanced track, but what this is going to do is monitor your body lean angle. If it picks something up, again, the engine's going to drop power. It's going to put the brakes on for you. It's going to do whatever is necessary to keep you from rolling over. You have lane departure warning as well, so let's say you start to drift, the steering wheel is going to vibrate. It's going to feel like you're driving over a rumble strip. The control is on the dash. You can turn it on or off, whatever you feel is comfortable for your driving needs. Your Omni also has pre-collision assist, and it works every single time you're behind the wheel. There's nothing you have to do to set it up. It is a safety feature that is going to work by spotting people. It's going to spot vehicles. Let's say you're coming in a little hot. It is going to actually pick up that you're going to crash or hit someone. You're going to get a warning beep, and if you do not react, the AEB is going to hit the brakes for you. Another great feature is this rear view mirror. It constantly shows your rear view camera. You can see what's behind you at all times. There's also volume controls on this, so when you're backing into a garage or a tight space, you can have your spotter back there and you can hear everything they're saying. You also have side view cameras on this, so when you turn your directional on right or left, it's going to take and show you what is down that side of your Omni, and then you can make a nice lane change or make sure there's nothing behind you there. You know, you don't think about the dash being a safety feature, but it really is designed to help you keep your eyes on the road. It's just a quick glance down and you can go through all of your menu items here, from your display to your trip to your towing to your off-road. There's an off-road mode where you can actually see the angles of your Omni when you're setting up camp, which is exactly what we are going to do, but we're going to park nice and level, put our jacks down, and walk you around the outside of this Super C. That is a great drive. And no one is going to miss you pulling this rig into camp. The Omni has new colors of full body paint. This is Lake Powell, and this is Napa Valley. A few more goodies I want to get into here. On top of the one-piece cross-flex roof is your panel for 100 watts of solar charging. The Omni is also backed by the best warranty in the industry. You have a 12-year structural, 6-year lamination, and 1-year limited warranty. So look at the way we have this set up. And yes, there is a place for everything here. Your table and chairs are all set up for dinner, right under the shade from the power awning. Looks like the cook's making something special on the grill, which is hooked to the exterior propane connection. And because these storage bays are so large, all the gear does fit in here. All right, let's not tear down yet, because on the SV34 and RS36, you have this great exterior kitchen with mini fridge and sink. There are even outlets out here. All right, maybe you want to grab a drink, sit back, watch TV. Maybe you want to listen to music with the exterior Bluetooth soundbar with built-in radio. Big fun. That's what you get in every inch of the Omni. This is the 2022 Omni. For all the features, specs, and to find the floor plan made to fit you, visit thormotorcoach.com.
If you would like to see sales prices from the only full-line and fully authorized Thor Motor Coach dealership in the world, visit Motorhome Specialist at MHSRV.com or call 800-335-6054. Motorhome Specialist is the #1 volume-selling motorhome dealership in the world, with over $165 million in inventory to choose from, all at one central location, making it easy to fly in from anywhere in the country and then drive your new dream motor coach home. You will also enjoy the premier delivery process that can only be found at MHSRV. From the extensive pre-check and make-ready process to the only dealership performed and fully automated rain booth test in the industry, you'll see a world of difference at Motorhome Specialist. These additional detail and inspection processes are just a few of the countless steps taken here at Motorhome Specialist to help ensure that you not only receive a better selection and price, but also the unparalleled quality and service that you deserve to go along with it. So get busy living in an all-new Thor Motor Coach from Motorhome Specialist today. Why pay more? Why settle for less?